All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, our amiable leader, lead entrepreneur, Madam Mercy Ezenwa. She's someone who is dear to my humble self, someone who's been in our ecosystem for a long time. She almost started with the company, I must say. And she's been here with the company through thick and thin. So I want you all to, wherever you are right now, please on the chat, give a shout out, give a sign, give any reaction to Madam Mercy Ezenwa. She's someone who's been into not only cryptocurrency, she's been into real estate and other businesses. And yet over these years, she stayed put with this company. That means a lot. You understand that? So I would like you all to give her a shout out. Thank you very much, ma'am. She's going to come back to talk to us about one of our latest projects. And I believe at the end of it all, you have a reason to be part of this great organization, all right? Madam Mercy, thank you. Guys, we are still few. I believe you have friends, you have family members, you have team, you have even your colleagues. Please share the meeting link right now. That place where you got the meeting link, please share it. I know today is sad today, and a lot of persons are busy. Some are partying, some went out for movies and all that. But guys, when you play and play and play, at the end of the day, hunger come knocking, you would realize that you need to make money, right? Please help someone right now by sharing this meeting link to your friends, to your colleagues, to your team members in various groups. Please share this meeting link right now while we begin. I'm not going to waste much of our time because during the course of this meeting, we have also one special guest who is our top leader in Africa, topmost leader in Africa that will be joining us pretty soon out of his busy schedule. I'm not going to mention his name until when it's time for him to join in. So invite your team members as we begin with this training. All right, so give me a moment while I share the screen. Please confirm with me. Please confirm to me right now if you can actually see the screen clearly. If you can see the screen clearly, please confirm. Please drop on the chat if you can hear. Madam Mercy, can you actually hear my voice? Can you see the screen? At least you are there. Can you all hear me? Okay, thank you, madam. Thank you, thank you. All right, guys. Guys, no, it's a tough time we live in Africa.
We can hear you.
Thank you very much, sir. It's a tough time we live in Africa. As a matter of fact, the world at large, they've been going through a cycle of struggle, a cycle of trying to define the thin line between poverty and riches. Some persons are working morning till Friday, 5 a.m., 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Their salaries that are being paid, they are not even enough for them to take home, to take care of their family. And then at the end of the day, some of them end up borrowing money before the end of the month, promising them to pay them back. And it becomes a circle of earning salary and borrowing, earning salary, spending and borrowing at the end of the day. Whilst we have some other people who call themselves self-employed, they own their own business, but they are in control, which means when they are not working, they are not earning. If they are not available in the business and the company, everything goes sour. Such persons, they work even harder than than the workers, right? And then they struggle to make the company stand, to make their business operate optimally. And then at the end of the day, 1 year down the line, they'll have nothing to write home about after paying salaries, paying maybe accommodation for their office and all that business place. It's a challenging time. Now, this set of people, when they grow old, it becomes more challenging because when poverty comes knocking, They find it difficult to actually see through because one, they have inadequate funds to cater for their pension coverage and all that, for their medications. So it's actually not easy for them. We have so many of our parents who died waiting for their pension to be paid, but they never got it. Even their children still couldn't get the pension. So these are some of the challenges we are having in this part of the divide. As a matter of fact, it's a global challenge. And sometimes the children that you took care of while at your young age or the morning of your life, to get to some point, it will be difficult for them to actually take care of you because they are now grown. They've not grown. They have their own responsibility. They have their own family to take care of. The men, they're married, they have kids. The women, they are engrossed with taking care of their own home. And at the end of the day, they abandon papi, they abandon mommy. When you call them sometimes, because they have challenges, financial challenges, your call tends to irritate them. May that not be your portion. So we need to, at this point, come out of our comfort zone. That place where you receive mega salary every month, you have to come out of it. You have to act abnormal, like I said the other day. You have to become abnormal in this abnormal economy. I must tell you guys, it's not going to be easy. Yes, in Africa, it's still not going to be easy. We have corrupt leaders out there making sure that the ordinary man doesn't really succeed. They want to keep amassing the wealth that is meant for the masses. They want to keep growing. They want to keep remaining in that higher altitude that they are. So they are working stronger to get more wealth. So you need to be abnormal to actually say through this challenging period. By being abnormal, I'm talking about you being getting used to not, or what will I say, you getting used to, how do I place it now? Just give me a moment. You have to get used to testing new things, right? Get used to testing new things, get used to trying new strategies. This existing strategy that has not been working for you for years, you have to change it. You have to change pattern. You have to test new things. You have to come out of your comfort zone. You have to do everything possible to see through this challenging period. In Africa, to be precise, for example, we have our currencies are devaluing every day. Our currencies are devaluing every day against the foreign currencies. That is because we do more of consumption than production. We do more of importation than exportation. And in economies, when there is more demand for a foreign currency, which means you are indirectly supplying your own currency, devaluing that currency. We have a system where our leaders, government officials, all their kids are abroad schooling. Look around you, even the clothes you're wearing, the device with which you're listening to me right now, they're all imported. And you don't import using cedis. You don't import using Kenya shillings. You don't import using Naira. You import using that country's currency, which means you must supply Naira, supply cedis, supply shillings to be able to actually have those items imported. And this is one of the major reasons why our currencies are devaluing greatly. So tonight, I'm going to take you through a journey of overcoming this pandemic, this inflation that is actually affecting us in this part of the divide, all right? And I have before you right now, Ultima community. The Ultima system is something that most of us have tested, and we have decided to work sheepishly with this organization. That is because we've been with them. Some of us have been with them, with this company for 5, 6, 7 years and still counting. The lady that just introduced me right now has been with this company for over 6 years and still counting. Regardless of her busy schedule, regardless of other activities, she's still sitting here. As a matter of fact, Ultima seems to be her major source of funding. And tonight, you that are new on this call tonight, we learn what she's learned so many years ago, and you also learn why she chose all this while to stay with this company. All right. Now, a quick disclaimer. This internal material I'm about to share with you right now is solely for informational and educational purposes. So you are advised to do your due diligence. Now, let's talk about money. This opportunity right now is centered around fintech, blockchain, and of course, cryptocurrency. I repeat, fintech, finance and technology, blockchain, of course, blockchain is under technology, and cryptocurrency, right? Now, a lot of us have been into different kind of online businesses and we've lost so much money. We've lost so much money patronizing some junk. As a matter of fact, maybe one or two on this call right now lost money just yesterday. Some lost money last week. Didn't know a friend that lost money just yesterday or last week. Why some are winning, some are losing? That is because the difference between the ones who won, maybe the people who won, maybe they won by luck, but some people are constantly winning, while some are constantly losing. The difference between you and that person that is winning is lack of information and action. Lack of information and action, appropriate action. Now let's look at how or ways to earn money in cryptocurrency. Now, number one here is buying into a true crypto project. Buying into a true crypto project. Cryptocurrency is a project, right? The risk here is low. Becoming an ambassador of such a true cryptocurrency is low risk. We have arbitrage, buying a cryptocurrency at one exchange and selling at another exchange. That is a low risk. It could also be a mid or high risk, depends on the cryptocurrency that you are chosen to transact with. We have today, in today's world, we have the tap to earn game that most of us engage in, and in recent times, so many of us have gotten our hands burnt. Well, I say you got yourself disappointed because what you expected after working hard, some of you even cracked your phone. You even spent some money, had sleepless nights, and at the end of the day, you got nothing out of it. It has mid risk and low risk. We have trading that is no doubtly a high risk venture. It's speculation. It's like spot betting. It's even riskier than spot betting. When you try to predict a direction of a market, is risky, high risk. Being part of, number 6, being part or being a part of a true cryptocurrency is low risk. A part owner, someone who becomes a shareholder of a true cryptocurrency, has a very low risk. And tonight I'm going to take you through number 1, number 2, and of course, maybe number 4, and then number 6, right? So let's move on. Now, this project is brought to you by the Ultima, like I mentioned earlier, Ultima community. Ultima is an offshoot of Platinum Genesis. It's a fintech and blockchain company founded in Switzerland. Prides ourselves on being a global community of people who love innovative fintech and blockchain technologies. Let's move on. This company's got a mission to become the world's most widely used digital currency and ecosystem in the crypto space available to everyone. They have proof of concept, proof of technology, proof of business, proof of market, even proof of failure, because there is no company that has never failed in one area or the other. In all of this company has been soaring and waxing stronger. The young man you're seeing on the screen right now, his name is Alex Reinhardt. Alex Reinhardt is the brain behind this whole technology, this whole fintech, this whole blockchain, this whole money-making machines that we have been into. He's a young guy of about 44 years old as of today, I believe. And Alex is a blockchain expert. He's got his own blockchain. The company that he is running, that is the Ultima communities, they have their own blockchain that I'm going to talk to you about pretty soon. Alex is an economist, is a serial entrepreneur, rated top 10 top 10 influential people in the blockchain world. He's also rated top 100 people to meet influential people in the United Arab Emirates. He's been reported by different world magazines over these years. Alex is a family man. He's a man who knows his onions. Okay. Now, this is our utilities, use cases, things that you can use our currency to achieve, right? We have a debit card, okay, that you can use to spend our currency along other digital or cryptocurrencies. Please pay attention and flow with me, okay? These are just a glimpse of so many other, a glimpse of what we have amongst other utilities, use cases, right? So let's move on. Now, there is this question that is always asked worldwide. Maybe so many of you asked this question tonight or yesterday or today. How do I earn money? How do I earn a lot of money? How do I earn this money long term? How do I earn money securely? How do I save money in the face of inflation crisis? How do I multiply my money? Have interest, be able to access my money when I need it at a reduced risk. Guys, we have businesses that are existing today. Some at the end of the year, they earn 0%, some earn 10%, some earn 20%. We have real estate companies. When you buy a property today, it depends on how developed the place is. At the end of the day, you are earning between 4 to 10% per annum. We have the banking. When you deposit your money in the bank, how much interest do they give you for fixed deposit? Guys, open your eyes right now as we delve into a journey that will further increase your earning or your income potential. Now, talking about money, money has changed form over the years, from the era of trade by barter to coins, to banknote, to checkbook, to debit card, online banking, digital currency. And I believe between now and 2027, we're going to have central bank digital currency. As a matter of fact, guys, if you go on Google right now and Google CBDC, put a space, put any country of your choice, put Ghana, put Cameroon, put Kenya, put America, put US, put any country, Dubai, Nigeria, you will notice that the government have already making plans to switch into central bank digital currency. If they've not already done that, you will see, just don't try it. CBDC for space, any country of your choice. You'll be so amazed. So the question is, why is at the same time all the economies are now embracing digital currency? That is because they've seen that the digital currency is actually the future of money. They are looking at the digital currency as a safe haven, guys. And I believe at this point that you entering this call tonight is not by mistake. It's specially orchestrated by God. And tonight you're going to be learning about this digital/cryptocurrency. Now, what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is money, just like your cedis, your naira, your pounds, your euro, but it's digital. Cannot be touched nor held. It can't be touched, but you can use it to buy the same thing that you use your dollar, pounds, your euro to buy. You can actually use it to buy practically everything and anything. One important advantage it has over the physical one is that you can carry it in volumes and nobody will even suspect that you have such an amount. You can carry it in billions. Leaving Ghana to the US, nobody's going to ask you because they can't see it physically. You can exchange the cryptocurrency into cedis, into shillings, into naira, into dirham without anybody interfacing with you physically. You can exchange this cryptocurrency to your local currency. You can exchange your local currency to cryptocurrency sitting at home. Huge advantage. The physical currency, for you to exchange it, you must move. One person must move. It's either you move to the Brody change or the Brody change guy comes to you. But with the cryptocurrency, you can do all of this sitting at home. It's so amazing, guys. So amazing. Now, the cryptocurrency is powered by a system called the blockchain. See blockchain like the central bank of cryptocurrency, right? See blockchain like the central bank of cryptocurrency. It's an absolute secured method of transferring assets without involving middlemen or intermediary. It's pretty secured, pretty transparent, and that is why, as we speak right now, guys, there are companies that are operating their businesses leveraging on the blockchain technology. That is to say that the blockchain technology is not just a system that is governing cryptocurrency only. The blockchain today is now being is now powering by so many, or is now being used by so many companies because they've seen the blockchain that is transparent. I usually define blockchain as a public ledger through which data can be transmitted. However, once the blockchain system Once you launch a system or any device, any data into the blockchain, it cannot be called back, it cannot be altered, it cannot be edited. And this is why so many of these companies looking at their logos on the screen right now have embraced it. It's secured, transparent, cannot be hacked. I said it again, the blockchain cannot be hacked. Your cryptocurrency wallet can be hacked. An exchange can be hacked. But the blockchain, because of the way it's structured, cannot be hacked. We'll leave that for another day. All right. You can Google it to understand why I said what I said. Now, I'm glad to announce to you that this, like I said earlier today, that the Ultima community has got their own blockchain. And that's what you're looking at right now, the smartblockchain.com. Blockchain costs over $1 billion, £1 million or euro to be owned. It goes beyond just having the money to own, afford a blockchain. You must have the technical know-how to be able to do the blockchain, to operate it, have it running, up and running. So our blockchain is called the smart. It is called smart for a purpose, for a reason. It is smart because it's actually like a smartphone in comparison to analog phone. You could recall the touchlight phones, the Nokia 33 phone and all that, those Samsung black and white phones, that the only game you could see in them was the bricks game or snake game. Guys, the blockchain is, our blockchain is a robust type, is smart, and can support multiple smart contracts, is truly decentralized, secure, and trustworthy, supports decentralized applications, tokens, that is, other cryptocurrency can actually launch their currencies on our blockchain, right? They can launch their own currencies on our blockchain. Now, let's move on. This is the website, smartblockchain.com. Now, let's quickly talk about tokens versus coins. A lot of us don't know the meaning, the difference. A coin, by my own definition, you can also check it out on Google. Coin is a currency that operates on its own blockchain. A coin is a currency that operates on its own blockchain. So you can hear cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency. I have a coin, have a coin. Some people refer to tokens as coin. No, a coin has its own blockchain, is operating on its own blockchain. For example, TRC20, ERC20, that is BSC, Binance Smart Chain, all those ones are coins that have their own blockchain, right? Now, token, on the other way, is a currency that is operating on a rented blockchain. So I'm going to ask you this right now. Please, you can respond to me on the chat. I can see it. I believe all the leaders can see it. All the co-hosts on the call right now will see it. Okay. Now you can just reply. I want to ask you this question. I usually ask people. Now, if see yourself as Dangote, as Elon Musk, and you have two companies that brought in their proposals for you to invest in, right? For you to invest in. Going through details, you discover that, they have all the technical know-how, but along the line, you discover that one of these guys, Mr. A, has his own building. So which means their business is operated on their own building. The other B, Mr. B, has all the technical know-how that you want, but is operating on a rented building. The question is, which of them would you like to invest in? I like to see reactions. I like to see answers on the call, on the listen right now, on the chat, right? Please be snappy, make it snappy. There is a chat box at the bottom side, at the base of your screen. I want to see. All right. The question again is, you have Mr. A operating on a rented building. Mr. B is operating on his own building, and you have a choice to invest into any of both any of them. Which of them would you like to invest in? Considering that Mr. A is operating on his own building, for example, and Mr. B is operating on a rented building. He's running his business on a rented building, while Mr. A is running his business on his own building. Which of them would you like to invest in? Good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You would like to invest on A, I guess. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. So the guy that has his own building, that is because you know that when the going goes tough, that guy can be able to weather the storm because they are operating on their own building, so they do not pay rent. So now in cryptocurrency, we have over 2 million cryptocurrencies, and most of them are paying rent. I must tell you, most of these cryptocurrencies are paying rent. If you go to CoinMarketCap, over 2 million cryptocurrency, most of them are operating using another man's blockchain, which means they pay lease or rent. So if anything happens, goes wrong, they will be the first to go down because part of the income they are making goes for rent. Right? Now, let's go into our own details. Now, look on the screen, you will see smartcoin, you will see Ultima. Smartcoin is our currency, Ultima is our currency. Smartcoin is the native currency of this economy called the Ultima community. The smartcoin is also the gas fee coin, transactional fee coin. In cryptocurrency, when you make a transfer is charged in another currency. Now we have the Ultima. Ultima is our main legal tender, the currency used in our ecosystem to purchase stuff within our ecosystem and beyond. Okay, and because of this training, you will see the need why you should hold Ultima. Now let's quickly meet Ultima right now.
Imagine how your life would change if you could start making a profit right now. What if you could earn an additional 100,000 or 10,000 euros every month? Would you start traveling or perhaps get a second higher education degree or maybe even move to a new home? In today's world, neither a good job nor a prestigious diploma can guarantee your future well-being. Even investments in once profitable instruments like stock indices, oil, and government bonds no longer work as they used to. It's time to look for something new. Today.
All right, let's move on because of time. Now, the Ultima, for example, is a full-fledged cryptocurrency, just like the Bitcoin. Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency that was created by the man called Nakamoto Satoshi. The same man created the first blockchain, all right? And he left his secret ingredients, that is source code. And that is what gave birth to other cryptocurrencies today. Most of the cryptocurrencies existing today are now using the ingredients of Bitcoin to create theirs, modifying it, using secret ingredients of Bitcoin. So Ultima is a full-fledged cryptocurrency, just like the Bitcoin. Can be used as a payment tool, earning tool, and saving tool, right? Now, Ultima is listed on about 4 or 5 exchanges right now. It's listed on number 8, that is Gate.io. It's listed on mexc. It's listed on CoinDCX. It's listed on CoinW, right? That is where you can buy and sell yours. It's also approved and listed on CoinMarketCap and of course CoinGecko, also approved and endorsed by Septic. So let's move on. Now, there are 3 major ways people can earn cryptocurrency, taking cognizance of the 3 major currencies that you're looking on the screen right now. Number 1 here, the first column here, we have the Bitcoin. Bitcoin can be gotten by mining. Okay, Ethereum can be gotten by what? Staking, while Ultima can be gotten from scratch by splitting, right? Now, I'm going to talk about the first one here. Now, it has a very important role to play in our training tonight. The first one here, max supply. Maximum supply refers to the total amount of a cryptocurrency that has been created to exist. The total amount of a cryptocurrency that will exist in the lifetime of that cryptocurrency is max supply. Now, Bitcoin has got 21 million. Ethereum is unlimited. Ethereum is created to inflate, to increase periodically, right? Ultima has just 100,000. Now, again, if a wise investor looks at this, the person will look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is good and is very popular because it's number one. The first cryptocurrency that gave it a stand, right? So Ethereum is unlimited. So the blockchain periodically receives a supply of more Ethereum into it. So which means over time, there will be surplusage of Ethereum. So the value will what? Drop. Ultima has just 100,000 maximum supply that will ever exist in the lifetime of Ultima, which means that it's created for the beginning to be scarce. How many people do we have in the world? And that is to say that it's difficult to see one person that owns one full Ultima. Any person that has one full Ultima, clap for that person and I respect that person. Right now, one Ultima is just $6,700 for one. There is a plan, a laid down plan, systematic plan that will push Ultima from 6,000 to about 20,000 between now and between now and December ending, right? So you should understand now, in summary, Bitcoin can be gotten by mining, Ethereum can be gotten by what? Staking, Ultima can be gotten by splitting, right? How do you get Ultima? You get Ultima by buying it from the exchanges, by our splitting system that I just talked about. Our splitting, by the way, is referred to shares, by holding the Ultima shares, okay? And again, by also earning it as an ambassador through our ambassadorial program.